Okay, this is not for sale. This belongs to me. And I had an Indian named Art Lewis. He was a Choctaw Indian, and his mother passed away when he was born. And his dad was a Hopi Indian and married and went back to Oklahoma and lived on the Hopi Reserve. And the Hopis taught this the son how to work silver and everything. And he was a fabulous silversmith. He's been dead for quite a few years. But I used to live in a little town called San Cristobal. It's just north of Taos, New Mexico. And I had hayfields and stuff, and I'm riding my tractor and had my head turned back, and the plows were down. It had a two-bottom plow on the back of the tractor, and it was turning up the soil about 18 inches down. And I looked, and something caught my eye that was shining, and I stopped my tractor and got off, and I found this arrowhead. And this arrowhead is from the Caywood Indians. And the Kiowas came into that valley and settled in the wintertime, and they built little houses along the top of that cliff, or the river, the San Cristobal River ran down through there. And that's in the Sierra Madre, not Sierra Madre, what is that range of mountains? But anyway, it was at San Cristobal. The highest New Mexico mountain in New Mexico is right behind where my cow permits were. But anyway, I got off my tractor, went back and picked this up, and I had this art list make it. And these right here are the ivories out of an elk, and there's one here. And this is the first elk I ever killed in the Pecos Wilderness in New Mexico. And Art List put this together for me, and I've had it since probably 1955 or something like that. So that's how long I've owned this, and it's not for sale. It's just a sentimental thing, but it's got a lot of history to it. So anyway, it was quite interesting when I lived on that little ranch and farm that I had. The SMU University from Texas came with their anthropology people, and they went on digs and stuff, and I had been irrigating in a big field of hay, and I looked over and I need something to dam up some water, and it looked like a rock over there, so I went over and picked it up, but there was no weight to it, and when I turned it over, it was an Indian skull. So it had washed off the side of that mountain down into that hayfield, and I just happened to pick it up for a stone. So anyway, I took it home, and some of the students from SMU University came by the house on one Sunday afternoon, and I talked to them and I said, "Let me show you something that I found in my hayfield." And they got so excited, so I just gave them that skull, and they took off back to their professor and was a pretty happy bunch. So anyway, this is really a sentimental piece of jewelry for me, and you won't ever see another one like it anywhere in New Mexico, Arizona, or anywhere. So it's a piece I really covet. So